It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They go play action now. Jackson. Open man downfield is Duvernay. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. They go play action with Jackson. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Again, Jackson. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year in the NFL now.
And I think if you're handing out hardware through 2 weeks of the season, he might be your MVP. Already 7 touchdown passes in just 2 games. As we do know, though, in real life, they don't hand you out anything this early. A lot of games left to get through between now and the playoffs.
They go play action with Willis. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have his hands full all night long.
You often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. It's long distance now. Let's go to that play.
The Jaguars at 2-0 here to begin the season, and off to exactly the start you're hoping for. Nothing for the fan base to complain about, at least not yet.
I like the way that you phrased that. Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a long ways to go. But they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way if they stay in that mode throughout the season.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They keep it with Henry on 1st down.
Holding offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. A 3rd and 2. Here's Willis. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down. Draw play. This is Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Now Willis on 1st and 10.
And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Willis.
And right side, Henry's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right. They want to run their offense through him.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
3rd down, it's Willis.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
McPherson's kick is good.
And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead.
So they're able to win that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
The last series for a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
On the option to give to Taylor here.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Taylor.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Here's Jackson. Open man here is Scott, complete. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Holding offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity, that's our bread and butter, that's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turned into a heck of a DB, though, partner.
On 2nd and 9, Willis. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. From the 25 on 2nd down, Jackson. And his throw is incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Jackson.
Open man is Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Jackson's throw is on target to Duvernay. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Now Jackson on 1st down. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Jackson from the shotgun. The quick slant caught. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This fielded right at the goal line.
And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20.
And the Jags going to go on offense now late in this 1st half.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half. managing risk. This is a big decision here.
From the 25 on second down,
Willis. He'll get that complete to Alberto.
now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Now Willis on third down. Looks for the out route, and it's complete to Komet.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. To throw again on second down.
Willis going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 33. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee.
So no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
On first down, Willis. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
Henry up the middle. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10, it's Willis. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
On third down, it's Willis.
Escaping the pressure right. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own. But as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
Now Willis on fourth down.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Jags come up empty on fourth down, and the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Now, that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one away.
No, 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 no. Play action. Now Jackson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Off the option, here's Taylor.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
The Jaguars back with it on offense.
And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
This one into the hands of Pitts. Finding room at midfield.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10, Willis. Right back to Pitts again. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
On the counter, it's Henry. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
On first down, Willis. That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down, here's Willis.
Being chased out left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Willis.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Alberto.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Jags have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he will find the end zone here. And the lead moves up to 7. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a two-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run it, let your linemen surge, and fire out.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They'll go with the option, coming right, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Again, Jackson will keep it.
Dances by him. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a first down.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson.
That's taken in by Duvernay. Down inside the 10.
And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Devin Duvernay.
His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Willis will look to throw on first down.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
A first down carry for Henry. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry.
And this will be a Jaguars first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Now Willis on 1st and 10.
He'll find his tight end. That's Waller.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw, Willis.
Able to find Walter. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lead.
John Harbaugh never shy about bringing out the red challenge flag, and he'll do so here. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because it didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
They'll try the right side with Henry. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A toss right to Henry. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Again, it's Henry. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson.
This for the lead in the final stages.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down 17-14, a minute 52 to play. Their perfect start to the season in jeopardy unless they can score here as they've got it 1st and 10. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Pass complete to Taylor.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Throwing, Jackson.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
Open man is Duvernay. And he is going to have a Ravens 1st down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
On the option to give to Taylor here.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Trying to hurry to the line on the very outskirts of field goal range. And he's going to have the hook up to Scott.
And he will have a Ravens 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback.
And now here come the Ravens.
Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, I know you toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance, you got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct, because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward, and it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
108 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Willis looking to throw on 1st down.
They set up the screen for Henry. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. To throw again on 2nd down.
Willis, he'll get that complete to Alberto.
And
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. Getting 14 yards that time, and a shut it down.
A lot of efficiency here on this drive. Heck, this may be their best drive of the game.
Yeah, if they moved it like this throughout the entire game, we probably wouldn't be here in overtime. But right now, what you just said was the key word, efficiency. Taking care of the ball, move it downfield, get themselves in a position to score, and win this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
And the busy night for Henry continues. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score at OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and the whole time we were watching and working on this game, I had it in the back of my head. We could get to overtime, just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all. And then to get there and finish it what I would